Hello, hello, hello. We are here. It is almost time. I'm gonna have to turn this down for a second. This music kills me every time they do a live stream. Oh, I'm kind of tiny down here. Just hoping that I can get myself out of the way enough to see. But who knows? What's going on, Mod? I kind of hate having to wake up for these, but it's always kind of exciting, so the trade-off is kind of nice, I guess. Collab stream or the new Origin collab stream? It's just like a new Origin or a new Ragnarok update. I don't think Origin has any like news or anything like that announced. What's going on, Iku? Just started? Yeah, we just starting. We'll see how it goes. We got 2 minutes before they should be going live. Or like actually like showing up on screen and everything. Oh, I was gonna check. Are the JP people streaming? Or the KR stream? Nope. Doesn't look like it. I kind of figured that. They pretty much only stream whenever it's like a like a festival celebration. All bets on Freya, let's go. There's only like 2 characters that there's like any sort of leaks for, and it's Freya, and there's a fairy named Puka who was also in the last Ragnarok chapter. So I feel like people are going to be really upset if it's Puka, but I don't know. Honestly, I think that Puka could be kind of cool because even though she's definitely going to be less popular, if done right, she could be like really nice fairy support or something like that, because we don't really have a good fairy team in the game at the moment. Like Chad King has been completely phased out of the meta and everything, of course, so, and he has been for a while, so I don't know, could be kind of cool. Oh, I think they're going, maybe. Yeah. Oh lord, here we go. I've spent 370 gems for cosmetics. God. Hope it's Puka. I'm still buying cosmetics with gems. Yeah, it is kind of a tough time. We have had 2 back-to-back festivals and some decent banners. My God, Hasbullah, it's you! I'm a big fan, dude. Loved your boxing publicity stunt. What's going on, dude? Doing pretty good. We're just big chilling, hanging out, seeing the stuff. Puka brings King Brum back, God. I think that would be like, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst case scenario, but that would be pretty nuts. I think it might be a little too loud. Maybe that's better. What's going on, Don? Hope you slept well. Yeah, I actually kind of went to bed a little bit earlier last night. I think I've got about a little over 5 hours of sleep in me at the moment, so it's not going too bad. Normally I end up staying up till like, I don't know, 1 or 2 o'clock. And then going to bed, so then I get like 4 hours of sleep or something, and it's way worse. But actually, there she is, big booba. But yeah, I actually got a pretty decent amount of sleep last night, so not too bad. Because I know it always ends up being really bad because I'm like, oh, it's okay, I'll watch the stream and then I'll go to sleep afterwards. And I never do that. I'm always like waiting on patch notes and making like a recap video for the stream and like this and that. Like I'm always doing something right after the stream ends. So It's never as simple as me just being like, oh, like, that's cool. Like, good night. Please dating site bots, no. I mean, depending, I think it only happens, I think they're just designed to join streams that have a decent amount of viewers. Like, I could see it happening for, like, Nagato streams, like, pretty often, just because he has a good amount of viewers. But, I think for us, it only really happens if we're, like, at, like, a couple hundred viewers. Like, if it's something super crazy. Time zones are a crazy thing. That's very true. It's always really weird to see, because people will always be like, oh, like, you know, it's middle of the day over here. And I guess just as somebody who doesn't really travel or who hasn't really traveled, it's always just kind of like, I don't know, mind-boggling. Because like a couple of years ago, my brother went to Mexico for the first time, and it was just really like eye-opening, I guess, because it was the middle of the winter, and like I'm having to worry about turning the heat on and like this and that while I'm babysitting at his house, and he's like, oh yeah, like it's 90 degrees here, like middle of summer basically, and I was like, God, like it's so cold. Like there's all kinds of weird things you have to worry about, I guess. What's going on, Raven? 2 p.m. here in Turkey. Yeah, see, that's really nice. There's definitely like ups and downs to it. Oh my God, the fabled paper plate. What's going on, Roman? Colder nowadays. Yeah, that's definitely another thing that you have to worry about too. Is like the southern and northern hemisphere. Like different times of the season for different like parts of the world, which is really interesting to me. Hi from Turkey, then. Thank you, thank you. Rainy in Sweden. I bet it's really cozy. I don't know why. Sweden sounds like a country that would be like really like cozy, like I don't know, cuddle up in a blanket or something and watch out the window or something. I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to mind for Sweden, but Sweden's pretty cool. What's going on, Anthony? I'm doing good, Roman. Just chilling. Always really like groggy and stuff when I wake up for these streams, but I really wanted to get some water too, but I woke up at 5. I was setting my alarm for 5:50, so I was like, I'll just chill out, which I might regret that, because I do a lot of talking during these streams, so my mouth will probably get dry, but it is what it is. Probably gonna get a new Ragnarok character. Yeah, we should. It's a banner week for JP, so should be a new banner, and hopefully, I think they're supposed to be showing off a new boss. Hot and dry right now in South America or South Africa. 34 degrees Celsius today. That's another thing. I don't understand why America doesn't get with the program and use like the metric system and Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. We're like the only country in the world that uses the imperial system, which is super dumb because like the rest of the world does their thing, and with the internet being like so popular nowadays, like I don't know, people talk online all the time from different countries and stuff like that. I have no idea what 34 degrees Celsius actually is for Fahrenheit. Like I don't use the system enough to actually know the conversion or anything like that. And that makes me look dumb because the whole rest of the world is on a different system, and America's just like, yeah, we do our own thing. And like, I guess that's commendable, but like, wouldn't it be better if we were all on the same system? Like, we're in the minority here at this point. Like, we're the only one using the system, so it's really just, it looks dumb. But it is what it is. America has to be different. No kidding. Why they use a German word, Fahrenheit? That's actually a good question. That is a very good question. Built different. Around 94 Fahrenheit, I think. Okay, that makes sense then. 90 degrees Fahrenheit is It's like pretty warm, at least for where I am. I'm on the East Coast, like in the middle of the East Coast for the United States. So I feel like we actually have some decently like cold winters, not like super cold. It gets down to like 30 degrees or so Fahrenheit, which is below freezing. But that's pretty much about as bad as it gets, which that it's worse than some spots in America for sure. But I would say like it pretty rarely gets over like 100 degrees, maybe like 90 degrees is, or maybe a little bit less, is pretty typical for like the hottest it gets in the summers. So it's the name of the guy. That makes a lot more sense then, I guess. It does sound like a German word though. They got the Hawk plush out again. When I started following you, I thought you were from England for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I have like a southern sort of accent, but I don't know. It definitely could be way worse, like accent wise. Like I could be, it could be a lot thicker than it is. But I try to keep it as like baseline as I can. Like I try not to have as much of an accent as possible because I don't know. Like I'm from the age where like growing up you'd be on Xbox, and if if you had too much of an accent, people would just make fun of you for no reason. So I guess that kind of like pushed me into trying to make sure that I say words as normally as I can, which is really funny thinking about it. Like I have no reason to be ashamed of being like southern, I guess, but I don't know, it's just one of those things, I guess. He just wants hawk ass. I actually really like that plush. It's really cool. My god, we're getting a new Meliodas? Sick! And a new banner vote? Pog? Epic? Kinda sweet. You guys seen this guy? I think he's new. I think this is brand new stuff. Lost Maiden Melee? UTC or GMT is much easier to understand. Yeah, so I've definitely had to get more into time zones and stuff like that with like just dealing with like Grand Cross just in general, like news-wise and everything. Because like I have to worry about Japan time and Korea time and just different kinds of stuff in that regard, and just looking up different time zones and this and that. Like just, I don't know, time zones definitely come in handy for a lot of different stuff. So I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things. Time zones are a myth. We're all on the same time, we just don't realize it. Imagine if that was the case. People's like for example, it's 6 a.m. for me, but it was, what was it, 2 p.m. earlier? Like somebody was saying it was 2 p.m. I can't remember exactly which country it was at this point. I don't know why. But imagine it still being 6 a.m. but like middle of the day for someone else. 6 p.m. in Indonesia. That's really cool. Dark Attribute Captain Meliodas. God. 1 p.m. in South Africa. 7 p.m. here. Very cool, very cool. Why are they showing this guy? 12 a.m. here? Really? Oh, like midnight. So, midnight. Where would it be midnight at? Just out of curiosity, because like I know that the West Coast is 3 hours before us, so it would be 3 a.m. there. But the only thing further left would be Japan? Maybe? Sorry, 12 p.m. Okay, that makes more sense, because I was like, I'm not sure where it would be 12 a.m. at. Left guy got man bun pog. I think he's had that haircut before, if I'm not mistaken. 9 a.m. Malaysia time. Malaysia's pretty cool. Maybe I should move myself over this guy. That way I'm actually part of the stream. There we go. Show us Booba and Dragon. They always talk for like... The JP stream is the worst for it. They always talk for forever, basically. What did I miss? Nothing so far, Jiraiya. They've just been talking. Oh my God! 2 new relics. Why are they showing the stuff they've already given us? I don't understand. They showed us Purgatory Melee, and now they're showing us the 2 relics that they've already come out with. They better announce some new relics with this update. I've got to be honest. Like, they really... It's Ragnarok. The whole reason why we have relics in general. Can we please get some new relics? 24 hours is the way to go. Actually, so I know the military over here uses like the 24-hour system, but I don't find a whole lot of situations where I actually use it. I'm sure it would be a lot more like I'm sure it would make more sense that way, just so you don't have to worry about AM and PM. I've never really thought about it. I guess I'm so used to the 12-hour system. But I think you're right. I think that would make more sense. Just in general, you'd know exactly what time it was, just off of like, I don't know, just the number itself. Removing relics and slowly undoing UR rank. Military time's easier. That makes sense then. Nanashi will have 2 relics now. That'd be nuts, actually, if they did 2 relics per person. Might get a free dog relic if we get a new demonic beast. That's very true. I think every time so far that they've come out with a new boss, we've gotten a free relic for the previous one, if I'm not mistaken. So that could definitely be the case. Over the panelists of the live stream. Yeah, I don't know why. I really like doing that for some reason. I have my picture, like my picture for the live stream and everything, just dedicated as like a picture in Photoshop for my thumbnails. Like whenever they do a live stream announcement, like I have it like ready to go. I don't know why. It fits so easily in there. It's just cool. Who you guess for the new hero? I don't know. I was saying earlier that there's pretty much only 2 characters that have been sort of like leaked that it could be maybe, and it's either Freya or Puka, which is a fairy from the last season or the last episode chapter of Ragnarok. So I don't know. I think Freya would be cooler, but I also think that people don't have the gems to summon for her at the moment, and I don't know exactly how they're going to pull the character off. Like, whether it's a PvP character or PvE character is also a big thing, and like this and that, so I don't really know. I don't really know who I would even want it to be, but I'll just take whatever we get, I guess. God of War. Dude, if it's tier, I would be super hyped for that, because I really like that character. Go sleepy. Go sleepy. Go sleepy, Zippy. New Melee and new Escanor? Look at those 2 new units in the middle. What do you mean? New Gother? New Merlin? Wow. When can we expect movie characters? Oh, I have no idea. I would assume after the story's over with, because I think both of the movies that we have at the moment that aren't in the game are both after the story, like the anime story is over. Free banner, free the 1 ultimate and Dark Melee. God, that would be insane. That'd be crazy. What are they showing? I don't know. They just keep showing different stuff. I'm assuming they're just talking about like how good 2023 was for the game, maybe, and like some of the characters and everything. Hope it's Odin. That'd be cool. New movie Death Pierce hype. I am kind of interested to see what they do with some of the movie stuff. They did announce that 4 Nights of the Apocalypse is going to be coming to the game, so that would be really cool too. I haven't read any of it yet, but it looks pretty cool. And the anime got announced also. Career highlights? Probably. That's what I would imagine anyway. Just like momentous stuff that's happened this year, maybe. Or maybe this is just like... This would look to me more like they're going over like the meta. Like, oh, like we've got unknown melee team, Escanor team with attack seal, maybe. I don't know. That's what I would get from looking at this picture, but... Gother and Mayhel will come out, I think. Maybe. Mayhel next festival. I think a lot of people really think that there's going to be Mayhel soon. And I don't... I think it could definitely be the case, but I have no idea when they're planning on releasing him. Sure, the last update event? I guess so. Blue Shroud and Blue Liz meta. That is very true. Which, I don't know, they might not even be talking about the meta. Mayhel for 2025. Stuff in game. Yeah. It is what it is. They always chat forever. Not sure what this is, though. Team Zero Gym's here, so whatever it is will be rough. This costume sale cleared me out. Yeah, I've been trying to make sure that I'm not overspending on the costumes. Like, there's a couple of characters that I've grabbed some things for, just some, like, support units and stuff, but I've been trying to make sure I don't go too hard on it. Alright, so they're talking about the costume sale. God, that Lolly Merlin outfit. Just show us the banner. They never show the actual banner itself either way. We'll have to wait for the patch notes for that. It is what it is. We just chilling. The inventory storage change. Oh, good call. Completely forgot about that. My inventory isn't even that high. Like, I still have lots of room for maxing out my storage, actually, so. Do Ludo cosmetic. That's already in the game. My sister has JP. Can't wait for Mayhel to be super duper DPS. What Archangels need with a DPS, they would be so good again. Yeah, honestly, they're pretty close. Like, they're still pretty good. I've gone up against a couple of Archangel teams in the last like week or two, and they definitely don't win. But I still think that they're pretty close to being just like new mono. I think with just a little bit more support, or maybe like a new relic or something like that, the Archangels could definitely pop right back into the meta. Imagine the end of the stream after showing us this. That'd be funny. That'd be the biggest bait of all time. Why do we still only have 200 equipment spaces? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you that. Ah, yes. Understood. Understandable. Equipment space is what needs an increase. Yeah, it's definitely a lot lower than storage. I can understand why, I guess, because it's one dedicated zone of, like, your inventory. Like, the only thing that goes into it is equipment. Whereas with the regular inventory, it's, like, it's just everything. Like, they have 5 different categories of stuff, and, like, just a majority of your items go into it. But, I don't know. They probably could expand it some more. Oh, they have a Korean stream as well. The Korean Grand Cross channel actually pretty much only streams whenever it's like an anniversary or like a festival reveal, like a brand new thing. I don't know why. I don't think they've ever really been big on streaming like the Ragnarok stuff. I think they might have streamed the original Ragnarok like release update celebration, but I don't think that they've done any sort of live streams for Ragnarok after that. New Gother Ragnarok, that could be cool. I do kind of, well, I don't know. I think if it was a double banner, it would be kind of cool, just because there's a couple of like Ragnarok sins that we still don't have. But at the same time, the more they put into this, the more you're gonna have to spend on it gym-wise, I would think. So maybe just one unit would be fine, but I don't know. The girl is cute. Every time we do one of these streams, somebody's always simping for these girls. Ragnarok Escanor. I do really want a new base Escanor. Base Escanor is really cool. He already has a relic, unfortunately, though, and his relic's really not that great. So that's kind of unfortunate. Zippy, go lay down. Need a quad banner with Tyr, Freya, Ragnarok, Escanor, and Loki. God almighty, that'd be crazy. Wouldn't mind 2 units. Banner helps with box CC, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, just I'm always stressed out trying to make sure that I pull at least 1 copy of both characters. Alright, should be something here maybe? We want Zippy. I can't really show him as much anymore because the way that my camera's set up now, I have like a little pole thing that's attached to my desk that has my camera attached to it at this point, so I can't like adjust it nearly as easy. Hey, who's that silhouette? I want to say that's definitely a woman. Oh, that is a free SSR, isn't it? I know men that look like that too. That's a pretty good point, actually. That's Echidna. That actually kind of like, imagine they just slot Echidna into that silhouette. Assuming the gender, I am assuming here. Big assumptions coming out. Free copy or free SSR outfit. Ooh, could be. Not sure there. I would imagine it being an SSR outfit more than anything, probably. Looks kind of like Heimdall. Maybe. Not sure. Get this man a pair of handcuffs. Maid Gother. God, that'd be funny, actually. Twig. Ooh, actually you're right. It does kind of look like Brunhild in a way. It's a good guess, actually. Which is unfortunate because we already have, like, max and then some outfits and stuff like that for Brunhild, so... okay. What are these, just step-up missions? Okay, nothing too crazy here. Obviously, we're getting a new card set, but, I don't know, it could be a rerun of a card set, maybe. New Gila, yeah! We haven't had a Gila in a long time. I feel like people kind of like Gila, too. There's Tyr. Oh, God. These characters are new. I don't think they've ever shown these characters off. Dude, look at him. He's so sick. I don't know what it is about Tyr, but he's so cool. Surely a new Camilla. When are they going to show the unit? You can't be in a hurry with this. Like, you just got to sit here and wait for it. The JP stream is always super slow with this kind of thing. Looks like a card set. I think that's what that is. Yeah. That looks like a card set passive. Gay for Tyr. I like Tyr a lot. He's really cool. What does that mean, Dogen? Is that what it translated to? If the team has a Ragnarok unit, allies take 2% less damage up to 10% for level 5. Okay. That's actually pretty decent. 10% damage reduction. I mean, 10%'s not great in this meta, I guess, but if you're using the Ragnarok team, more than likely you're going to be using Ragnarok DN with the damage cap regardless. So, I don't know. North mythology for dwarf. Or, okay, interesting. Brunhild meta again. Okay. Thonar Relic, very paw, very champ. Yeah, Thonar Relic, woo! I love that relic! That's my relic! I do hope that they're giving that away for free, because it's so good. Like, maybe not that specifically, but if they're giving away all of those materials, that's great. They look like dwarves. Yeah, those little guys definitely were like fairies and dwarves, I think. They added a dwarf race. That'd be actually really interesting. But who knows what they'll do. I don't know. I feel like they would have added a new race by now. But maybe not. Mine's going to Thonar. Yeah, no doubt. Thonar's relic out of all of the dog relics right now is by far the best one to go for, I think. Like, OG Chandler's relic is still really good, but just for being able to like do the dogs consistently and everything, it's definitely worth having Thonar's. No way. I can't tell if they're actually giving us tier or if they're just doing the chapter trailer or whatever. I like that girl. She's cool. Back off. These are my people. They've stuck with the character, the races that we have forever. Yeah, they've never added any new races to the game. There was a lot of talk at one point about them using or adding vampires to the game, but I don't think there's enough vampires, like, even in the series to really warrant making a whole new race. But with Ragnarok, they can literally make any character they want, so they could just make more dwarves? I don't know. FBI opened up. I didn't say, like, I'm attracted to her. I say she's cute. She's a cute character. Finally continuing Ragnarok story after a year. Yeah, I think somebody said it was, like, June last time we got stuff for Ragnarok, so... They're really making the boy mad. Yeah, tier, woo! I'm in the live stream, baby. From The Witcher. Full Anakin. God. Yeah, no, it's kind of the vibe that gave me, actually. That's really funny. Punching kids is something to clap for. Yeah! Woo! He's like the Escanor for, like, Ragnarok. No kidding. Just a big dude with an axe. Okay. That's a very interesting design. Okay. That's something. He looks kind of weird. Next unit tiers 100%. Maybe. I kind of hope so. I hate this already. I would imagine they'll probably show it off a little bit. Like they might fight it a little bit. Nidhogg, yeah. This was what was leaked, that we're supposed to be getting Nidhogg. So I just don't really understand what the point of the fight is going to be yet, because we already have like all of the races covered as far as relics go. So a couple of people had really good like guesses though. So I'm just interested to see what the reason to fight this thing is. 8 Beast. Holy Relic upgrade materials. That would be one of my best guesses, is to like upgrade the relics that we have. Like maybe... Yes! Yes! I don't know what they're happy about, but I am so on board. I was thinking about it actually. If they did like a tiered rank up system for relics, like for example, older characters could get more tiers to rank up because they need more stats and stuff like that compared to new units. Like they could be on like Hauser, for example. You could like tier him up 5 times or whatever to give him way more stats, or just each tier in general would give different stats depending on the unit or whatever. But just something to like make older units actually better. So I'll sign a petition to get Nalyd a Boar Hat Tavern jacket. I need one if I'm going to be in the live stream, dude. If new unit is tier, mostly skip. I don't know. I think people are pretty interested in tier. Maybe not as much as I am, of course, but hey, man. If y'all skip him, more from me. God, there it is. Okay. Okay, they're using Scotty, Freyr, Trader Melly, and Elizabeth. Very interesting team. The fact that you're using Freyr and Scotty means that maybe you're trying to dodge ignites on top of there being other debuffs that you have to worry about. I'm really not sure on this one. The fact that they're not using a new unit for this is also interesting. But I don't know. JP account broke, dude. True. I think this is the one time they've done a live stream where the account has 0 gems. What did I miss? They just showed off the snake design. They're about to go into a fight with it, or the new dragon. Sorry, not snake. But they're about to fight the dragon, and they showed off like a little bit of like a cinematic from the new Ragnarok chapter so far. It had Tyr in it, so we're thinking Tyr might be the new character, but not positive on that. Scotty Relic is Wolf, right? Yes, it is actually. Healing card set, intriguing. Yeah, I'm assuming he's probably going to be doing a lot of damage. The fact that you have Liz and Scotty on the team. Liz has a heal in general, and her ult heals. Scotty's ult heals. Really hoping... oh, my good call. My camera. Sorry. Forgot to adjust. When they switch scenes, my camera gets messed up sometimes. You know how it is. Get Nalyd off screen. Damn. Come on, man. It's my stream, man. What? Okay. So they're on a boat. That's actually really cool so far. And they're fighting a giant plant thing. Looks scary. So it's another 3-phase system instead of being 4 phases. So they're going with the dog's approach here. Okay. I'm not super familiar with that outfit they have on Liz either. Reminds me of Teeth, the movie. I've heard about that movie, but I've never seen it. If it's 3 phases, it means it's hard. I mean, not necessarily, but I definitely see what you mean. Like, I definitely know where you're coming from with that. I'm doing good, Govita. We're big chillin'. Seeing the new stuff. Okay, okay. Melly's not doing, like, insane damage or anything. The fact that... So, it looks like it's putting on just a bunch of, like, damage over time skills. Like, that hurt. Oh, barely survived that. I think he's dead. He puts on a poison stack and a bleed stack, which is pretty nuts. Dark Attribute boss. Oh, it is Dark Attribute. I actually totally missed that. Looks less like a dragon and more like a reproductive system. Well, I think I would imagine the goal is like after you beat the phases, you'll move into like more of the dragon side of things. It is. You said these guys suck. It is kind of concerning, I guess, that they're on phase 1 and a character has died already. Like floor 1, phase 1, and a character is dead. But I would imagine with better team synergy, this is not going to be an issue. Kind of an interesting ultimate, I guess. Why are they so bad? I can't tell if they just got really unlucky and didn't get a cleanse, and that's why they died, or if their team comp here is just real bad. I really don't know what to think here. King Bond, Patience Team Easy. Great showcase as always. Very cool stuff. Guess they wanted you to really need that new unit. I don't know. I don't. I'm still interested to see if the new unit's going to be like a PvP unit or not. I guess. Can't tell if those water bottles are real or fake. Those water bottles do look fake. That's really funny to me. Dev's got skill issue for real. They do be kind of having the skill issue. Man, my colleague over here, he really hoping and praying. Credit cards are super effective against it, I guess. God, buying the materials instead of fighting it probably is what you'd want to do. Be crazy if they released the new Demonic Beast unit at the same time the Beast drops, though. That would be really interesting. Like, I don't know. It's just such a bad time for like a really essential unit because we literally are coming out of two like big, huge banners. Not really something you want to see. Dude, he is hoping and praying for this extra Liz card to cleanse, and the game is just not giving it to him. Uh-oh, don't die. Which I think he might be able to clear here. And I don't think he's taking enough damage to where that's going to kill him going into the next phase, I don't think. His job is on the line. Water bottles looking like hand sanitizer. They do kind of look weird. They've got like the straw coming out of them. Okay, so they beat the plant. Oh, you can see the dragon up in the top right. That's super cool. What is this? He's got like damage reduction stacks on. Like buffs. The gray buffs. Relic Brunhild might be good for here. Yeah, honestly, with her only having one debuff on at a time, like she's gonna be super good for this, I think. Looks like one of the collab bosses. It does kind of look like a collab boss, to be honest. Ooh, okay. Okay, he's extorting. God almighty! That was rough. I didn't like that. That was rough. Let's hope it's another rotation system. I don't know. I feel like people really don't like the rotation system that the deer has. But maybe. Shield hero lady can't be good for this. First skill clean every debuff. Shield hero debuff. If you're talking about Kizuna, I don't think any of her stuff works in Demonic Beast. AoE skill disable is boss as hell. Yeah, this thing is pretty nuts. I mean, you've seen it. He used the extort skill twice on Freyr and then just completely like one-shot him. The dragon looks so cool though. I really like that the stage is on a boat. It's super cool. Well, there goes Liz. Wham. Bro's about to be fired on live. Damn. That's rough. Okay, he put up a counter, too. Dude, there's so much to worry about with this thing. Holy. You ain't breaking that. Nuh-uh, you did. Goodbye. Okay, well, I didn't do that much as a counter. Dude, there's so much to worry about with this boss. Like, just phase 2, he has extorted, he has a counter, he has an AoE skill disable. I don't know. He's nuts. Like, that's a lot to worry about. That Nidhogg? So they are doing the Nidhogg fight, but phase 1 was like a plant. Phase 2 is whatever that thing is. And then, I would assume phase 3, maybe you're fighting the actual dragon himself. Nice fight, though. Good job. Good try. Tyr or Freya gotta save us for this fight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who they're gonna make the actual demonic beast unit for this one. Midlife crisis after this showcase. I would imagine doing these showcases live is probably pretty stressful. Or like you're probably like, oh no, like I gotta do this right or else people are gonna hate me, but they never do it right, so I think people's expectations are super low. Let the woman try. That'd be honestly, I don't think that I've ever seen any of the girls actually like play the game like on stream or anything, so that'd be cool. Who's the new unit? They haven't showed it yet. Second phase looks like a weird version of Vecna. True, it does kind of look like that. They show Holy Relics yet? Nah, they haven't shown. They haven't shown. The only new thing that they've shown is a little bit of Ragnarok, like the new chapter for Ragnarok. They showed a cutscene from it, and then they just did that boss gameplay. So, new unit, new relics, or anything like that have yet to be shown. Can easily expect the boss to have a passive where enemies take more damage for debuff immunity. I would imagine that would probably be a pretty safe bet, maybe, or I don't know, maybe just they are dumb for not running debuff immunity in general. I don't know what to say. Can't even clear dogs and they got a dragon, so yeah, I mean, that tends to be how it goes, though. Really be releasing new... Oh, okay, 3 new relics. We have Melascula, Zeldris, and Frowdrin. Okay. Okay. I'm very interested. I'm not sure... Not sure what to expect here. Because I would imagine this is going to be more for green Frowdrin than anything. I don't... Maybe this will bring Melascula back into the meta a little bit, but I think it would be pretty tough. Like, this is pretty long, but there's already 2 different Zeldrises fighting for spots in the meta right now. So, I don't really know what to expect here. 100% expect these to take the new boss mats. Maybe. I was going to say maybe the new boss is for commandments, but Frowdrin doesn't have a commandment. And we've already got a Zeldris relic already for Festival Zeldris. So, I don't know what to think.
しかもなんか結構微妙っていうコメントが多いんですけど、ゼルドリスって海軍で必殺ゲージ自分で消せれるので、まあ、それで一旦目で避けてい
Where's the Chad King relic? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting to bring more fairies into the meta at the same time or something.
24%ぐらいステータス増強できるんじゃない？
If the relic for Frowdern is right, the effect says there is no special effect, but the basic stats of the sacred object is large and strong. Oh, that's actually really funny then, because it's the same as Ludo. I would assume the only reason that they're doing that is because the green Frowdern is a CC-based unit where you want to have higher CC than the enemy because I think it seals their ultimate move gauge for like 2 turns or something like that, so you can't like ult rush or anything. So, I guess that's okay, but Green Frowdern in general is not a good unit. Like, not what I would call good, so that's basically a worthless relic. It looks kind of cool, but oh well. Where's the holy relic for AM melee? I don't know. They got a lot of melee going on right now. I don't think they're worried about AM at the moment. Can't wait for the 4 Knights of the Apocalypse to be added. Yeah, that'll be cool stuff, I'm sure. Use green Frowdern to counter blue Frowdern in PvP. God, that would work. Unfortunately, I think it's just a red debuff that he puts on, if I'm not mistaken. So you can't use it against Liz because she'll just cleanse and then give the ultimate move gauge. Oh, no way! They're actually doing it! Dude! That's awesome. It looks good, too. Look at that thing. That thing looks sick. I like that. I like that a lot. No fucking way. I know, Roman. We've done it. We did it. That's so funny. You're like, oh, come on, man. Where's the king relic at? Dog materials? I mean, honestly, that's to be expected at this point. They I don't know what the point in their system is, but it's dumb. Let's go. Did AM get one, by the way? No, he did not. Patience team buff, let's go. Doesn't he heal already? Not sure. King? I don't think King heals at all. Increases damage dealt by 15%. Increases basic stats of allies protected by shield by 15%. Ooh, okay. Not too bad. I mean, it's not like anything like insane, I don't think, but the 15% basic stats for allies is pretty good. Remember to make Thonar Relic first? No kidding. Gonna need the free relic for Thonar just to grind the king one? Yeah, exactly. Gonna waste the free mats on him. You gotta future proof. You gotta get the Thonar relic. Relic is nuts for the Patience dog team. I think so. The fact that it buffs allies defense or like basic stats is definitely gonna be helpful in that regard. 660 draw. Melee still haven't got him. That's alright. Hopefully you can get him before he leaves. Which it is soon, so I don't know. Might have to pull up the credit card on that one. Makes Patience team really strong. Have they shown the new Demonic Beast? They have shown the new Demonic Beast. It looks pretty crazy so far. But they always look really nuts on release. So what Zeldris, Frowdern, and Melascular relics are the new Dragon materials? I don't know. I don't think that they really showed. I would assume that they are for the new boss though, which is interesting, I guess. Okay, new character. Oh God, it's her, not this one. Here you guys go. You wanted Big Booba. Here's Big Booba. I want to see her outfits more than anything. It's her. God, they literally just zoomed in on the boobs. That's it. God, they're doing like this was. They're making this a spectacle. What is this? Ah! I really like her leopard. It's really cool. Booba. SSR. Booba. Pervert camera angle. No kidding. Take my money. That's so funny, though. That's so funny. They literally were just like, here's some camera angles. Boob. No horny. You can't stop this fan base. This fan base is too horny. Wait till they say she's 16. Everyone in the comments about to get locked up. God. God. You guys are down bad. I'll pull for her, no doubt, but sheesh. I was super hyped about it being tier, but I'll take it. She's sick. Oh, look at those outfits. Okay. Ooh, I love Egyptian stuff. Oh my god, this is definitely going to be what I'm using. I love Egyptian stuff. It's so cool. Look at this like mech one for the cat. So crazy looking. That UR outfit. That's the one. That's what everybody wants. But this one right here has the under boob, which is shoo-wee. It's getting hot in here, man. She's a red unit, so that's interesting. Very interesting. Of course, it's going to be the big booby unit right after I spend all my diamonds on cosmetics. I think a lot of people are going to be in the same boat, so don't worry. I think Ragnarok units are pretty good about being on returning banners and stuff like that. So even if you don't pull for her now, there's a pretty decent chance that she's going to be like in Ragnarok banners going forward and stuff like that, or just regular banners, I think. So hopefully they'll be generous, I guess. Nalyd's video is about to be demonetized. No kidding. I remember back when Red Derriere originally came out, I put the character PNG for Derriere in one of my thumbnails, and because she just like is wearing nothing, I guess, but she has like the black sort of like stuff to cover her up. I remember my thumbnail getting removed like a couple of times, like trying to figure out a good way to like put her in the thumbnail without it being removed, because I guess they were like, oh, that's too provocative. But I think that's so funny. I don't think I've ever gotten demonetized for anything like that, but that was the only case where like they actually removed a thumbnail. Ominous Nebula Zeldris Egyptian cosmetic. I do like his cosmetic too. Okay. So this is what, a flood skill? Maybe? I think. And I'm not sure about this one. It definitely looks like flood with the 1% HP, 8.8% or whatever. Okay. The ult's kind of long. Oh, I think it has 2 effects on it. Gotta love Americans who can buy weapons, but can't show boobs. True. She's a PvP character? Oh no. She better be good if she's going to be a PvP character. Because people are going to be so upset if they've been waiting for this unit forever and then she's not actually good in the meta. Like if she's PvP only, that is. Which it doesn't look like it says PvP only, which is good. But I don't know. Abyss? If she Abyss is really good, so if she has an Abyss, that would be super sick. Ragnarok passive buffer. Okay, interesting. They want us to 6-6. They did the same thing with Freyr, though. Freyr was a unit that had Death Ultimate, and everybody was like, I gotta have more copies. Imagine she dies, but the tiger sticks around for a final attack. That'd be cool. Don't care if she's good, just simping. That's fair enough. If she's PvP only, I'm a skip. It doesn't look like she's PvP specific. At least it doesn't say in the passive. Like, you would see that it says just PvP. She buffs attack and pierce for each Ragnarok unit. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. She's unknown. Oh, she is going to be unknown, which is very interesting with the Nanashi buff, maybe. No goddess race? No goddess race. I don't think so, anyway. I'm pretty sure she'll be unknown like her brother. Adds pin for each debuff. Ooh, interesting. Her ult is Wave. Attack from 11 collab characters. Oh, 11 collab character and Abyss effect 2. Oh, interesting. Boosting unknown units. I don't think she's boosting unknown units, but you could boost her as an unknown unit. I own every Ragnarok character, so I'm obligated to summon. Only got 40 diamonds after melee. I mean, you're not obligated to summon, but I understand. She has Rimuru ult. Why the dog relic's so good right now, damn. True. Isn't goddess the term for female god? Hold up. Let me cook, though. Is that why Mael and Ludo look fruity? I don't know. I don't think so. Wave is kind of interesting, because doesn't Wave do damage to her? Like 10% damage to her or something like that after it goes off or something? Maybe not. Because it looks like it's 20% something. I don't remember how Wave works. As I don't play unknowns, might skip this one. Could just use her in friends units. Hehe. Alright, well there's the banner. Looks like you've got Thonar, Freyr, Dian, Bon. Okay, pretty standard stuff. Alrighty. Very interesting. Wave is more damage per enemy on the field. Okay. So they're wanting you to wipe with this thing. Even gonna release the new bird or deer relics now? I don't know. Probably not, I guess. Like, I guess they're just done. They're just gonna release relics for whatever the newest unit is, or the newest demonic beast it looks like, I guess, which is kind of annoying. Make her a step up, you stingy. It would be nice if she was a step up, but I think she's way too hyped for them to try to do a value banner here, unfortunately. It's more damage for less enemies on the field. Oh, interesting. Make her banner a step up and make her step on me. That's a good point. That's a good point. Less enemies, more damage, so her crazy multiplier is decreased. When there are 3 enemies, she's going to be not good for 4v4s. Interesting. Her cut-in's kind of cool. So he's using the full Ragnarok team as well. I like that the leopard is actually on the field. I was kind of expecting that to be just like in the ultimate animation or something for some reason. But it's kind of cool. Need to update that model to be trailer accurate. God. You guys are depraved. Let's hope this showcase is better than the beast one. True. It's the weapon cosmetic, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So that's kind of cool. The fact that they're fighting goddesses doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, you're literally fighting a team that is not even meta, like, relevant at the moment. So I don't know what to think here. Should have fought demons so we could see if she's good. I know. That's what's so concerning about it. Alright, going for the weak point into the Freya skill. Get evaded on. Ooh. Sheesh. Okay, that did good damage. That was interesting. Need to make her look good? Yeah, I guess so. If it was current meta, this Ragnarok team would be sweet turn 1. I guess so, but when you make a new unit and everything, wouldn't you want to be able to tell if it's good against what's, you know, currently in the meta, I guess? But I don't know, whatever. She has AoE skills, which means that she's probably not going to be good for Demonic Beasts at all. At least I think both of her skills are AoE. Maybe that other one is a single target, actually. The Flood card, I think. 40k attack, 17k defense. She's gaining 19k attack. Plus 48%, I think, pierce rate. So that's quite a lot of stats. Okay, that was not very impressive. Going for the ult. She crit on every hit? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention enough. That Pierce is nuts. Very interesting so far. That Flood card reeks. I didn't do great. She was missing HP. And he had the stance on, so I don't know what to think so far. Alright, going for the Extort into the ultimate. So we'll see how this does. Alright, 1 mil. And it does definitely have an effect on the field here. So this Abyss is going to kill them all, I think. Yeah, it's an Abyss. You can see the buff on top of her head. Nice. As expected, her stats are really high. Yeah, I think that's pretty standard stuff in this one. She'd be better in a unknown team, possibly. I think that's definitely a good option for her. What's going on, Kelson? Her best effect looks great. Second best looking after Rimuru. Yeah, I think it does look pretty good. What a lame showcase. Yeah, I don't really understand why they chose goddesses to go against, but whatever. It's definitely concerning for like people who are gonna be summoning, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe somebody will find a better team in PvP that actually works really well for her in the meta. I don't know. I'll do it against Ultimate Escanor. I know that this team can't compete with the Demon team. The Demon team is insanely strong at the moment, so especially in 4v4. So I could definitely see why they're not going to try to show that. Pretty interesting stuff so far, though. I'm definitely interested in the King Relic. I don't know how to like what to think so far about the new boss. New character looks pretty cool. Overall, pretty good update so far, I guess. She's only for PvP. I'm skipping. Understandable. Melascula Holy Relic brings Demon Team to the next level. What is I don't think we ever seen anybody post what it does in the chat. As far as I don't know, maybe I missed it. But what did the Melascula Relic do? I don't know what that one does or the Zeldris one. I'm a collector, so I want to pull other stuff. Not matter so much. Understandable. Only good for 4v4. I don't know about that. This dude using his flip phone for camera. True. No doubt about that. He'd be lacking in the quality department. We have any idea what the gimmick for Nidhogg is? I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure they get it on JP tomorrow. I'm sure we'll figure out a lot more information once the fan base gets a hold of it. Elascular Relic gives more stats based on ignites on enemies, basically. Okay, interesting.
続いてのコーナーに参りたいと思います。続いてのコーナーは重大発表。重大でまだ発表してない。
Classic. Zeldris Relic lowers enemy ult gauge when you lower his ult gauge with his commandment. Oh, that's actually really cool, actually. I really hope it gives him some good stats. Oh, they're showing off the Four Knights thing. This is the Four Knights of the Apocalypse announcement. This is the anime, actually. They announced the anime's coming. Boom! Four Knights of the Apocalypse. Very cool. Which is good, because I think a lot of people were concerned that whenever the story is over with for the game, that they weren't going to have much to do after that. But I think they're just gonna shoot right on into the Four Knights of the Apocalypse stuff, which is cool. Overpowered short guy again. He really does, like, he's like basically just the new Meliodas, I guess. How the animation looks good. I don't know, man. Like, they finally hired a decent studio, I guess. We don't know if it's an instant lower or if he applies the dissolve effect. Either way, I don't think it'll be that great, because old Zeldris is quite bad. I think that's a really good point, because the both of the Zeldrises, like Festival Zeldris and Ominous Nebula Zeldris, have really good stat buffs and stuff like that you're probably not going to want to be without. And Nebula Zeldris has really good utility right now, like with the Infect skill, and the Pulverize can be quite nice from time to time. So I think it's going to be a pretty tough sell trying to get people to swap over to old Zeldris. But who knows? $70 armor is really good looking, except all the helmets are absolute ass. Yeah, that dude's helmet, just a massive thing. Disappointed with this live stream. Really? I don't think it was too bad. I think it was alright. The helmets do suck. Like, I think overall, I mean, it's not too bad of a live stream. We get a new piece of content, which is great. Unfortunately, it's not really, like, for everybody, of course. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat the dragon by any stretch of the imagination right now. But, I don't know, just something new to mess with will be kind of cool. I want a tier. I really want tier as well, but I mean, people have been waiting for Big Booba Lady for a while, so I can't really say much in that regard. Can't make everybody happy at the same time. How about releasing some relics for the bird and the deer materials? I really wish that they would. I still need to finish all of my bird relics. Actually, I need to start grinding that each week. Since at this point, I don't know if they're even going to be releasing that many dog relics. I might be safe to try to grind bird for a couple of weeks, so I can try to finish them all finally. Because I have all of the deer relics now, which is nice, but there really aren't that many deer relics to begin with. The bird has 33 relics, which is so crazy to think about, considering that I think the deer only has like 13 or something, and then there's like 8 or so dog relics, and then now they're adding king to that. And then now we're going to have to worry about a whole new boss, so... What's going on? What's going on, Broseph? We're just chilling. We're finishing up the announcement here. I think their live stream should be close to done, because it's been over an hour at this point. One day Puka will be a playable character. I think they will add Puka at some point. I was imagining, like, best case scenario, they add Puka, who is a fairy support maybe, and then they give King his relic, which we did get King's relic But I don't know. Maybe King's Relic isn't going to be like so great on its own, but maybe we get some new fairy support in the near future, and that would be very helpful for him, of course. They didn't show what materials the new demons use. I'm pretty sure those are going to be for dragon materials. I would imagine, because they showed explicitly that King is gonna be on the dog materials, so I would imagine the other ones are gonna be dragon materials. Happened during the live stream, so showed off a scene from the new Ragnarok chapter with Tyr, which is pretty cool. They showed off the new boss a little bit, who looks really hard, of course, because they all look really hard on release. We're getting Freya, the big booby mommy milkers lady from the Ragnarok trailer that everybody wanted forever. And I think that's it. I mean, we got a couple of new relics as well. We're getting three new relics for, I'm assuming, the dragon, and then one new relic for the dogs. So we're getting a Festival King relic, a OG Zeldris relic, a Fraudrin relic, and a Melascula relic. So, very interesting stuff. King relic first or Thonar? I would definitely get Thonar's relic. I think they're giving the materials away for free to get a free relic, so I highly recommend getting Thonar's because it's so good, like actually so good. Want a Thor or Loki character? Yeah, those would be cool. I think we probably won't get those for a little while though. I don't even know if have they teased Thor or anything like that so far. Gallon when he asked with a relic. I actually think Gallon could be really cool. Hopefully he gets a decent relic, because I think Gallon is really nice. Because the rank up is so important and like so good in this game that I think if they give Gallon a decent relic, he could counter so much of the meta. Because like everybody wants to run Gother. Like obviously like the demon team doesn't run it, but I don't know. It's good. I like I like Gallon quite a bit. Gonna do a summary video on all this. I plan on it, yeah. Once the stream's over, I'll probably go back through and make like a highlights video. I'll try to get the translations for the relics and the character and everything if possible. I might wait till like the official translations come out, but I don't know. Wimpy, Heskinor, and Kimono. Yeah, they've shown that visual like every year, I think, for New Year's, but I don't think we've gotten any of those outfits, which is unfortunate. Wrapping up the stream? Yeah, it's about over. Hope Summer Merlin is on the banner. I doubt she will be, just because it's a Ragnarok banner. Gallon relic should be 300% to all stats. Well, he's pretty terrible as a unit, so it probably would make him on par with normal normal units. $70 SX1 Peaks, that'd be cool. Should give Gallon a bunch of defense-related stats. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, actually. One Piece too good, don't drag it in here. I mean, I do really like One Piece. I think that like some of the characters from One Piece could be really nice in this game. Unfortunately, I think that IP is way too big for them to secure as like a collab, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Like, One Piece is definitely huge as an IP, but they did get an Attack on Titan collab, and Attack on Titan's really popular. It's definitely not like on the same level as like One Piece as far as like, I don't know, just like overall fan base probably, but it's pretty popular, and they were able to secure that. Luffy Bounce Man, that'd be cool. Attack on Titan took the collab money to pay for the 82 parts of Season 4. True that. Wasn't that popular back when it released, though. I don't know. Like, whenever I was in high school, whenever season 1 for Attack on Titan came out, and like it was all anybody was talking about, and I wasn't even like really into anime back then. So, I mean, it had to be pretty popular for it to just be like, I don't know, like very like talked about, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just. It's probably one of those situations where it's just like the people around me thought it was popular, so I think that it's popular, but I don't know. Which I think they did a collab whenever around season 2 or something like that came out. I want to say. With Freya passive, I can run her, Freya, Brunhild, and Escanor to clear Bird even faster. What does Freya's passive do? AOT Season 1 was the anime to watch back then. It definitely reached One Piece levels back then. That's what I was thinking. Like, it was really popular, from my understanding, on release. Frankie versus Purgatory Bond. God, that'd be awesome. What's going on, Jarvis? Alrighty, it's looking like the stream's gonna be over. She's a Ragnarok support. Oh yeah, about the increasing pierce rate and stuff. She gives basic stats based on the number of Ragnarok characters, and then gives pierce based on the number of debuffs on enemy. Okay, gotcha. So her and Wedding Brunhild are going to be like 2 peas in a pod then. Wonder who is wider, Frankie or Gother with armor? Damn, that's a good question. They're probably on the same level, I would imagine. Who's the One Piece equivalent to Merlin? Maybe Nami, since she deals with like the elements. Like, I don't know, she deals with like the weather, I guess. She's also kind of lewd, I guess, too, because Nami wears like just like a bikini top as like a normal piece of clothing, whereas Merlin has like the really revealing outfit as well. I would say probably Nami, in my opinion. Alrighty, it's over. Pretty interesting stuff, I have to say. It's not all that bad. Definitely, for like the regular player base, pretty much all we got was some new relics that you probably won't even be able to get for a while, and then we got a new banner. But for late game players, of course, the new boss is going to be very interesting. But I don't know. It's definitely pretty cool stuff as far as I'm concerned. Just seeing some new content and stuff like that. The Four Knights of the Apocalypse, like official announcement that they're going to be working with the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross is cool. So I don't know. It's not all bad. I think maybe a little bit more like future prepping for like content coming in the near future, hopefully. But overall, not that bad. Sad that if the 6 Nights of Black didn't exist, we probably would have had good animation the whole way through 7DS. You think so? Want free dog relic materials? I think we are getting a free dog relic, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. Do Dragon Guide win? I haven't made an actual dogs guide yet. I was gonna work on that the other night, and then I was having a really tough run with the dogs for whatever reason. Like the one time that I actually have trouble with the dogs, like it of course is during the recording, so I kind of got screwed up there. Just scrapped it. I'll work on it a little bit more later, but overall good stream if you exclude the first 30 minutes. No kidding, they are always so bad about that. No tier, maybe next time. I do hope that we get tier next, because tier's super cool. Be Robin? You think so? I don't think Robin would really match as much. Merlin is a know-it-all. I guess like personality-wise, I guess, but just like, I don't know. I guess it just depends on which way you look at it. About to go crazy. Come on, chocolate lover, it's alright, man. If we're getting materials, making Thonar immediately, yeah, for sure. I think Thonar is the safest bet, like probably the best bet you can go for. Alrighty, well, I think we're gonna call it for the stream. I'm gonna wait for probably the JP patch notes and stuff like that to come out. Maybe look for some translations on everything, because I'm sure some of the people in the league's discords and stuff like that have probably made translations by now. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out. I think it was overall a pretty good stream, looking at new content and stuff like that. So yeah, I will. I'll probably catch you guys later. We'll have some more videos and stuff like that out this week, of course, and we probably will be doing summons, of course, live whenever the banner drops on Monday night ish, Tuesday morning. So yeah, I will see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Appreciate it so much. If you're not subscribed, or if you're new somehow and you made it to the stream, feel free. And yeah, see you guys later.